Welcome in to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, I mean always, he means always, they mean always, you mean always, she means always, an instant classic.
Danny Dunn! Hi, Jake.
We will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Juggernaut 097, and today I am here doing my WWE Hell in the Cell 2021 predictions. And you guys are thinking, it's not October. You know, this pay-per-view usually happens in October, and it's not October here. But you guys are probably, and it's June. You know, it's weird doing Hell in the Cell in June. But before we get started with these predictions, go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. Go follow me on Instagram, TheTrueJSB. My links for both of those will be down in the description below. And also, go check out the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, and I mean always, you mean always, she means always, he means always, everybody means always, an instant classic. So WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell is going to be on Peacock this Sunday, which is going to be Father's Day. And, you know, we already kind of know my thoughts on, I don't like these gimmicky pay-per-views, you know, like Hell in a Cell. What else is there? TLC, you know, all these gimmicky type of pay-per-views. I'm not a fan of them. Because, you know, these pay-per-views, like these Hell in a Cell matches, there's supposed to be an end to these feuds. And you go like, oh yeah, you know, Hell in a Cell's coming up. You gotta throw these guys in the Hell in a Cell just to put them in the match. No, like these matches are supposed to be the ends to feuds. They're not supposed to just go like randomly just put them in there. So I kind of want them to just get rid of these gimmicky type of pay-per-views. I mean, I don't mind Money in the Bank. Like, kind of get rid of that one. Which, you know, I kind of been hearing rumors that they want to bring, like, Fox has been throwing out, you know, they kind of want to bring back some, like, pay-per-views, you know, like King of the Ring or, like, a Cyber Sunday. You know, kind of bring back those older pay-per-views and kind of get rid of these ones here. Which I wouldn't mind if that happens, you know, kind of. I heard that they're trying to bring back some of these pay-per-views like late 2021 into 2022, which would be pretty nice. But yeah, we're going to get started with this. But before we actually start with these predictions, we're going to talk about, so last night on SmackDown, we had this match. Last night on SmackDown. Roman Reigns was defending the Universal Championship against Rey Mysterio, which this match was supposed to happen at Hell in a Cell, which I don't know why this got changed to happen on SmackDown. Maybe, you know, Fox was like, hey, we want to have this big match on SmackDown. Or maybe, you know, they knew that AEW was having a big cage match, so they go like, you know what, let's have a cage match on SmackDown, you know, to spice up SmackDown a little bit. I don't know, for like a ratings grab or something. I don't know. But, you know, so they had this match last night on SmackDown, so I'm going to give my quick thoughts on the match a little bit. I thought the match was good. You know, I thought there was something that was going to be surprising in the match. You know, like Jimmy Uso was going to get involved, you know, kind of cost, or, you know, maybe help out Roman Reigns or something like that. I don't know. I felt like there was going to be something, or maybe like a big spot, you know, they were pre-taping a spot, you know, maybe like with a crash pad. But no, there wasn't really much anything. I mean, this was just a normal match, you know, Roman Reigns ended up retaining, which that was my predictions going into that. If this match was going to be happening on Sunday, that's who I was going to be predicting to win, which Roman Reigns, which he did retain. Which it was a good match. I mean, Rey Mysterio did have some offense in this match. I mean, he brought out the steel chair, he was, trying to get some advantage on Roman Reigns in this match, brought out a fire extinguisher, but there was no way that Rey Mysterio was going to win this match. And, basically the whole storyline behind this match was, Rey Mysterio, he wanted to get revenge on what happened to Dominic, when Dominic got thrown out of the ring, got powerbombed outside the ring, which, they didn't show that whole spot because of Dominic landing on that crash pad. So, that's basically the whole storyline behind this, is that Rey Mysterio wanted to get revenge on what happened with Roman Reigns. With what happened with Dominic Mysterio. The match was fine. There was a really cool spot in the match where I like when Roman Reigns powerbombed Rey Mysterio into the cell. Like, he threw him outside the ring into the cell. That was a nice spot. And then, Rey Mysterio, he just taps out to like a guillotine. And that was that. And after the match, we had Jimmy Uso come out, raise Roman Reigns' hand. And, finally falling in line. He goes like, hey, I agree with you. I'm finally with you right now. I see what you're doing. I see why you're doing this. And it shows Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Paul Heyman. Jay wasn't there. So that's what's going on with Jey Uso right now. And, maybe the reason why they also did this is because maybe one of these guys is kind of injured a little bit, maybe so they wanted to tape it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe, one of these guys can't go the greatest. I don't know, maybe Rey Mysterio or Roman Reigns didn't want to have this match on Sunday because they, want to have Father's Day. They want to spend time with their family. I don't know. But either way, but anyway, Roman Reigns did end up retaining the title. Like, there's no way that Roman Reigns was going to lose the Universal Championship. And especially, with there being no fans, there's no way he was going to lose. But I thought, they were going to do like a big spot, maybe somebody get thrown off, Rey Mysterio maybe get thrown off the cell, ride him off TV. I don't know. I thought something was going like that. Or maybe Dominic Mysterio will come back, try to help his father out. But nothing. It was just a normal, straight up match. Nobody got involved. But yeah, so that was that match. So that match isn't going to be happening. But there's going to be how many matches? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be 6 matches on Hell in a Cell this Sunday. So now let's actually go ahead and get started with these predictions. So the first match that we're going to talk about is Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. I think this could be a really good match. I mean, every time these guys step into the ring, they always put on banger of matches. And this is going to be a good match here. Now, I think that they're going to give Sami Zayn the win here. And the reason behind this is because, he's been losing so much. He's been losing on a consistent basis, being humiliated and stuff. And, trying to show that like, this conspiracy is happening with him. And, do more of this like documentary that he's doing. So I kind of feel like they're going to give Sami Zayn the win here because eventually, they need to give, with how much he's been losing and stuff, made a joke. But then again, after seeing what happened this week on SmackDown with Kevin Owens, getting destroyed by Commander, what's his name? The guy who's with Apollo Crews. Commander at Cesor or something like that. A Cesar or something? I don't remember. It's like Commander something. After seeing Kevin Owens get humiliated, I don't know. This match can go either way, but if they want to continue this feud, which I feel like this is going to kind of continue, they're going to have the heel win, and then eventually Kevin Owens probably gets revenge, at the next pay-per-view or whatever, and then he'll win, and they'll have a rubber match. I don't know. But give me Sami Zayn to win this match here. Yeah, Sami Zayn is going to win. And then the next match we have is Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. This is going to be an awesome match also. I'm really looking forward to this match. I kind of feel like that they still want to have another match between Cesaro and Reigns again eventually. But of course, Cesaro won the first match between Rollins. So I kind of feel like, WWE, they love to do their 50-50 booking. And after what happened this week on SmackDown, with kind of Seth Rollins kind of getting humiliated, with that whole sit-down interview, and then at the end, Seth Rollins is getting shoved over. I feel like, Seth Rollins is going to get his revenge here. And like I said, WWE booking, they love to do the 50-50 booking here. So give me Seth Rollins to win here. And I feel like, they might have a match going into SummerSlam or maybe the next pay-per-view. I don't know. But it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens here. I'm looking forward to it. And the whole stuff that they did with the whole Ding Dong Hello, the whole thing with that, the whole set got destroyed on Bayley's talk show. I thought that was funny. But yeah, give me Seth Rollins to win this match here. Yeah, Seth Rollins for the win. And then the next match we have is Alexa Bliss going up against Shayna Baszler. Now, of course, this is the last pay-per-view that's kind of going to be inside the Thunderdome, which is going to be great, to see the Thunderdome finally go. I mean, we got about a month until we get fans back, because the first show that we're going to have fans back is that SmackDown before Money in the Bank. And of course, I feel like, Alexa Bliss, she's going to do her weird, spooky, demonly powers here, with her little doll. I don't even know her doll's name again. I can't remember off the top of my head. Lily, that's her name. Yeah. Lily's going to get involved, eventually they're not going to be able to do this in front of a live crowd, when they actually have fans back. So, do this last cinematic thing when you, do it here, and then be done with it. But, I definitely see, a whole bunch of people get involved, maybe Nia Jax and Reginald get involved. And, who knows, maybe Reginald gets, kind of under the spell of Alexa Bliss and maybe joins forces with Alexa. I don't know. I really don't. I'm split with this match, because at the same time, they want to keep Alexa Bliss strong here. But then, Shayna Baszler is one of the most badass women on this roster, which I don't know if WWE sees that. I mean, I knew NXT saw it. She's really dominant, and she's the most legit woman on this roster. I don't know. Like, it seems very weird. I want to give Alexa Bliss a win here, because, all of her demonly powers she has, all of her spooky powers she's going to do in this match. She's going to figure out some way to win. And, they'll find a way to protect Shayna Baszler. So, and you know what? Maybe that Alexa Bliss could be going up for the Raw Women's Championship. That'd be her, whoever wins the Raw Women's Championship. That's who they'll go after. Maybe I'm on the bank. Maybe Alexa Bliss will be the next number one contender. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, give me Alexa Bliss to win here. And then next match we have is the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. We got Bianca Belair defending the title against Bayley. This is going to be a good match here. And last night on SmackDown, they announced that this match is going to be inside the Hell in the Cell. So you lose one match that was supposed to be inside the cell, and now you gain this match being inside the cell, which there was no women's match that was inside the Hell in a Cell. And I'm really looking forward to this women's match. I really am. This match is kind of easy for me to predict, because I feel like they want to keep Bianca Belair, going strong going into SummerSlam. And maybe, they have Sasha Banks return at SummerSlam. And you have a match between Banks and Bianca Belair. And of course, Bayley does not need a title at this point. She doesn't. I mean, wherever she is on the card, I mean, hello. I mean, she's great wherever she is, whatever position she's doing, which it's unfortunate that, she was left off of WrestleMania, which I'm kind of still hurt about that a little bit. It's unfortunate that she got left off WrestleMania. Cause she's just great and she's good in the ring, she's good on the mic. I love this character that she's doing right now. This whole weirdo, type of like this whole gimmick, it's like both of them laughing at each other, Bayley being all weird, and then Bianca Belair doing all her laughs, and that's what this storyline has kind of consisted of. And then you got Seth Rollins doing his weird little laugh he did, which was quite funny. But yeah, Bianca Belair is going to retain her championship. She's definitely not losing. And of course, being in front of no fans here, I feel like they want to save some, big title changes wait until fans get back. So yeah, give me Bianca Belair to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. And then next match we have is the Raw Women's Championship. We got Rhea Ripley defending the title against Charlotte. And of course, this match is not going to be inside the Hell in a Cell. With the show consisting around the Hell in a Cell, you only got 2 Cell matches. That's actually fine. To be honest, that's actually fine. You know what? I feel like this match can go either way. Because, WWE, they love to give Charlotte, so many titles, as many title reigns as she can. I don't know how many titles reigns she has, but it feels like she's getting close up there to her dad. And it's crazy. I mean, because the original plan was supposed to be like have Charlotte and was it Ripley at Mania? And, that never happened. Was it Charlotte? No, it was Charlotte and Lacey Evans, but that never went to fruition. I think this is going to be a good match. And of course throw Nikki Cross into this. I feel like maybe who knows, Nikki Cross gets involved. She's kind of been throwing herself into this whole little storyline. What's been going on here? I don't know. I'm gonna stay on the safe side and say that they need to have Rhea Ripley retain the title here, because if Ripley loses, I mean that kind of ruins her character. I mean she should just go back to NXT while she's at it, if she loses. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, because knowing WWE, they love to keep Charlotte strong here, and I've been hearing rumors that Becky Lynch, she's back in the Performance Center. So maybe Becky Lynch, she makes a return at on one of these Raws, and, she goes to face whoever is the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe, she returns maybe around Money in the Bank. And then bam, I wouldn't mind seeing Ripley versus Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. That'd be a pretty good match. I'll be down to seeing that. But WWE would love to have Charlotte and Becky Lynch go at it, but we've seen that many times. So I'm gonna stay safe, and like I said, they don't want to do like any big title changes with like no fans. So I'm gonna say that Rhea Ripley retains the Raw Women's Championship. That's going to happen. Hopefully it happens. But like I said, I won't be surprised if Charlotte does end up winning. And then the main event we got is the WWE Championship match. We got Bobby Lashley defending the championship against Drew McIntyre. And this feud feels like this keeps on just going and going on. Never-ending feud. Of course, they're always going to have Drew McIntyre in this title picture. I'll tell you this. Bobby Lashley's going to retain. I hope he retains. And, maybe something interesting after the match happens and they start setting up to SummerSlam. Maybe like a Brock Lesnar returns, because I feel like that's what they're going to set up to, is Lesnar and Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. Because that's how I feel like that's the way they want to go. Maybe. I could be very wrong with this. But this is gonna be a good match. And this of course is inside the Hell in a Cell. We got 2 cell matches. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be the feud ender, which who knows if they continue this. I hope they don't. I like to see something fresh to happen with this. But either way, Bobby Lashley is going to retain, and maybe after the match we get a surprise, or the next night on Raw. I feel like they're get the wheels turning, because they need to go all out for SummerSlam. That's going to be in Las Vegas in a couple months here, which that's going to go by quick, because the biggest party of summer is coming around the corner. We're almost to July here, which is crazy. Almost to the 4th of July. But yeah, I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley to retain. He needs to retain. I don't want to see Drew McIntyre get the title back right now. He doesn't need it. He doesn't. So I'm saying all the champions retain on here. It's going to be a good show. We don't have any tag team championships on the line here. The IC title's not on the line. The United States Championship's not on the line. Who knows? We might get another match made, that a random match that might be thrown onto the kickoff show. I don't know. Just kickoffs are pointless. But yeah, that was my WWE Hell in a Cell 2021 predictions, and gave my quick thoughts on the Rey Mysterio and Roman Reigns match. It was a fine match. Nothing crazy in the match happened, but it was fine. Overall, I'm really not looking forward to this pay-per-view. I mean, my expectations are really low, because I don't want to set my expectations too high with WWE. And the reason why I don't set my expectations high, because I don't want to be disappointed. So I set my expectations low. I go, okay, if it's a fine show, it's a fine show. If it's bad, I go, yeah, that's what I expected it to be at this point. But maybe it could be. I think it will be a solid show. But like I said, they just need to get rid of these gimmicky pay-per-views. Please, WWE. Bring back like King of the Ring, which I heard that's kind of a show that they want to bring back. But yeah, go do all the stuff I said at the beginning of the video. Go follow me on all my social media platforms. You can see my Twitter handle right down there. And then hit that subscribe button if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos. And also, turn on that post notification button to be notified every time I make a new video. And this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. So peace.